Hello, it's good to be back with you all again today. And I wanted to share something with you that I got in the post the other day there. And it arrived in a plain brown cardboard envelope. It didn't look like anything very much. And I don't know who sent it. But I belong to a wellbeing group. And in this wellbeing group, the one thing we all have in common is that we all work in education in some form or another. We don't know each other than the posts we put up on Facebook. But every so often we get given a name and we're asked to send a letter, sometimes a card, occasionally a gift, and recently a recipe or two. And the recipes were just to give us something different to try over the lockdown. Well, a few days ago, this arrived in the post for me. I don't know if you can see what it says. I think it's probably back to front, but it says sending you a hug. And this was sent to me by someone I don't know. Someone who doesn't know me. Just a little random act of kindness from somebody who thought I might need a rainbow to brighten my day. Somebody who thought I might need a hug. Somebody who thought that this would make me feel good about myself. And you know, she was right. It did brighten my day. It made me feel special. And I did need a rainbow that particular day. I don't know if you've noticed this as well. When we're out and about for our walks, we've discovered that people tend to speak to us more. People tend to pass the time of day, good morning, hello, how are you doing? Talk about the weather. And as we shuffle past each other trying to keep our 2 metres distance, more and more people are saying thank you. I don't know whether this happened before and I just wasn't aware of it, or whether this is something new. Tonight, when Cara and I were out for a walk with the dog, we were walking along the pavement when a large group of teenage boys came towards us at quite a speed on their bikes. Now we moved quickly to the side, pulling the dog out the road in case she got knocked down, and the boys sped past at quite a speed. But one boy stopped and turned round and said thank you. And you know, just that random act of turning back to say thank you meant a lot. The random act of the rainbow coming through the post made a difference to me that day. These small acts of kindness, which seem like nothing, really do matter. I'm going to read you a quote. This is from Gandalf, my husband tells me, from the Lord of the Rings film. Some people believe it is only great power that can hold evil in check, but that is not what I have found. I have found that it is the small, everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keep the darkness at bay. Small acts of kindness and love. And sometimes I wonder what good is going to come from this storm of coronavirus. What difference will be in the world? And I think it's these small acts of random kindness, these small deeds of good, the times when people say thank you and pass pleasantries. That's the difference it's going to be. I was reading a blog post and something really struck me and I would like to share it with you today. It really struck me this day and I wrote it down and I want to keep it in my mind. So this is what I was reading. Whether talking to people on the web or the phone, or reading the Bible, or praying alone. Whether serving the hungry, the homeless, the poor, or shielding, unable to go out anymore. Doing all of the above, or a combo of some. Or things yet unmentioned, but known to the one. If you yearn to do more and feel helpless and lost, If the grief seems too much at this time of deep cost, if you're anxious about what the future may bode, or you're tired and balancing a challenging load, may the songs of creation be a balm for this place. May colours of spring bring you glimpses of grace. And may the Creator, whose love will never cease, sustain you, surround you, uplift and give peace. And that for me struck a chord, because just now sometimes I feel as if I can't do any more. Sometimes I feel as if I'm not doing enough. And sometimes I just want to be still and be quiet and just spend some time in prayer. And this blog post, which seemed like nothing when I first read it, said to me that doing all of these matter, regardless of what you're doing in this coronavirus crisis. It doesn't matter whether it's small or large. Everything will give a result. Let's finish with a prayer. Father God, I give you thanks that you surround us, you sustain us, you uplift us, and you give us peace. Be with us as we go through the rest of the week. Stay with us, guide us, help us to see what you want us to be for you, Lord. Help us to do what you want us to do, and give us rest and peace in you. Amen. Enjoy the rest of your week, whatever it may bring.